Don't bring up the goddamn bombs again.
So I like how Shadow's just like, I have something really important to say right now.
Where's my hovercraft?
Where's my hovercraft? I need it to get to the scene.
Scenes if you want, because we have sat through them.
What's Vinland? I know that's a Norwegian colony of Canada way back in the day, but
Yes, long ago in the year 1977, the colony of Vinland
1977.
1977.
What was this, like America wasn't colonized or something?
No, this is like true history. So I was writing a character pretty much.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You're dead.
No!
No, I was recently writing an alternate history of the Russian Revolution.
Yeah.
Why were you doing this?
For the game I was playing.
Oh, okay.
And how like Rasputin really traveled to India and gained the powers of yoga combined with his religious teachings.
So wait, hang on. What?
To
shit.
negotiate a peace.
Oh shit!
John, what is happening with you today?
I saw all of it.
John, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm having fun with the hovercraft right now. Okay, I'm enjoying this before I get to the sand level. Okay.
I think it's because John's going so quickly.
Yeah, just trying to power through this. Trying to power bottom his way through this shit. And boom. But
I'm surprised you actually landed that. You stick that landing.
There's the one up.
There's your one up.
It controls like shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Remember to back up slowly into the one up.
I've never been more mad at a game, I think. Consistently. I've never been more consistently mad at a game than I have been this. We do this every week. So it's like we have like a full week, and then maybe a week doesn't feel like a long time. You have a full week to like, clear your head, mentally prepare, like,
I actually have to go through that shit. Okay.
I think you just have to kill all the ones that are right there.
No, I didn't kill it last time. I have to go through all the little pillars. I have to defeat cars and the pillar men to progress.
But it's like, I
John,
have this time.
that was a beautiful reference.
I didn't even get to that part in JoJo's yet, I'll be real.
Honestly, you've kind of watched all of JoJo's because you've seen the memes.
Honestly, yeah. It's just sort of like Rick and Morty. I get the premise of it enough through all the memes people have been posting.
But you've never seen a single episode of it.
That's
ever.
a lie. I've seen Scary Terry. And that's
have you? Okay. I just remember you said you've never seen it whenever it gets brought up.
I forget when I watched the Scary... I think you were like, oh yeah, I should watch an episode. And I was like, okay, I'll watch an episode. And it was Scary Terry. I think it was just because it was on.
Maybe.
And I was like in some hotel room somewhere. And I was like, yes, this is the acclaimed Rick and Morty.
Interdimensional Cable is still the best one. A lot of people will agree with me on that.
Rigorous and Mortis.
Rick and Morty. A lot of people will tell you this, the first Interdimensional Cable they did is the best episode of Rick and Morty. I will stand by that and recommend that, as if you're gonna watch it, watch that one.
Alright, Andrew.
Yeah.
It's your turn now.
I guess I have to look at this shit and be like, that's the thing though.
Actually, before you get going, I just want to say a few things about... I wanted to get a conversation going. I don't know, lately I've just been thinking of either some animes or some cartoons that would be cool for an RPG system. I think Avatar and Full Metal Alchemist would be the most interesting for like the mechanics of it and everything, the world built and everything. I think that would be cool. I just don't know if I could get anyone on board with that.
Honestly, there are some systems that I like playing. I'd even say like even better. Like for example, I recently played a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure RPG kind of, where pretty much it took like this like the stand system and like did stuff with that, because like the nice thing about stands in JoJo's is that you get this one ability that you can kind of manipulate in a bunch of interesting and cool ways.
I feel like we've had this conversation before. What are stands in the context of JoJo?
So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, stands is, Andrew, correct me if I'm wrong, I can exert my will outside of my body to do certain things.
Okay.
Kind of.
Because I know a lot of people watching are going to come from watching shit from me, and stand means something very different in concept of music, so I just want to clarify that, while also knowing that I don't know what that means. It's the worst game ever.
Yeah, I think, John, you do a pretty good job. Like, definitely stands are kind of like the will of their user, and a lot of times like if your stand is kind of your personality, so it's like who are you, like who is like your personality, who's your will, and then it manifests as almost a stand.
Each stand has like their own
so like if you're very fixated in say books or something, and like you're a very learned person, your stand might represent knowledge or like clairvoyance, you know what I mean?
If you're hard-headed, I shoot from the hip before I ask questions. You're gonna be like a hard hitting.
Yeah, you might have a stand that's like a gun.
Typical, or just like a typical anime character with like a punching bag and everything. You know.
Kind of, yeah. Like I see the thing with JoJo's, interesting enough, is JoJo's takes a lot from like non-anime concepts. A lot of times it's very interesting. This is the reason why like a lot of times you'll have JoJo's fans that are not really your stereotypical kind of like what you'd assume as like an anime fan, because like JoJo's fans are a completely different like breed of fan. Like if we're talking like serious JoJo's fans, because definitely they get into like the memes and stuff, but they also, when you talk about like really serious fans, they're like these people who are very invested in like the weird like culture, like pop culture nods and like illusions that show up in like JoJo's. Because think about like the original seasons of JoJo's are practically like this weird like reimagining of like the Indiana Jones adventures, really. Like, funny enough, like Stardust Crusaders,
the one part I love,
the original JoJo's, like, or the original 2 seasons of JoJo's, they take like a lot of inspiration when I watch them often, with that kind of almost like this weird like anime reimagining of like almost Indiana Jones and things like that. But anyways, going back to stands, pretty much like your stand often does one thing, and it's like that. It does that one thing very, very well. The nice thing about that, in like say an RPG system, is like you can make your stand, even if it's kind of dumb or makes no sense, do some interesting things in the mechanics of the game. So for example, like let's say your stand is like something to do with like books and knowledge and clairvoyance. That can be a pretty interesting like stand, because my power allows me to say like learn things or like read minds or something of that nature, and then you can use that ability in various ways and like interesting circumstances. And because the power system in JoJo's is so well defined, there's not a lot of breaking the rules. Because nothing against say like Full Metal Alchemist. Like Full Metal Alchemist definitely has a really solid magic system, but I think like in a way
do you guys see that? I just bounced.
I'm gonna be honest, I did not.
Anyways, going back to it, like with Full Metal Alchemist, it definitely has a very well defined magic system and stuff, but at the same time too, it like is more focused kind of on the thematics of like the equivalent exchange and like how it works thematically, as opposed to how does like the mechanics of say alchemy in like the schools of alchemy. You know what I mean? Like each alchemist almost has their own special alchemy, and you could definitely run that. And honestly, you could run any game, like a lot of animes with like RPG systems, and kind of base them off it. I just feel like JoJo's, and in particular Hunter x Hunter, work really well almost as a like RPG, simply because like they have such solidified magic systems. You could build the whole game around like these very basic concepts, like you each have a stand and your stand does one thing, and then you have to solve some like interesting kind of innovative problems with your weird stands. You know what I mean? When I was playing my JoJo's game, my stand was a couch, and what my couch could do was it pretty much like make you make a like wisdom save, and if you didn't succeed, you would lounge in my couch for a turn, and you would have to keep making the save. It also healed you because it was a couch, and you would like relax on the couch. Again, weird, interesting little ways of playing the game that can make for a very entertaining and fun game. For Avatar: The Last Airbender, though, I would actually say that would be a pretty good game.
I think it's relatively clearly defined, like what your character can do. It's just it'd be a lot easier to find a system that already defines all that stuff.
Yeah.
Than to make one yourself, and I died.
I think really both of those could work really well. Like a lot of shows, just like even TV shows and anime and stuff, could work really well as like role-playing games and stuff. There are a few things I'd say might not work as well for like an RPG, more because like they focus on say characters or plot lines that are centered around like very highly leveled characters, because anime often has this thing where, unlike a lot of other shows, it doesn't focus a lot of times on like the everyman. You a lot of times will see in like Western media where like your hero will often start at like square one, and then they'll gain like strength increasingly through the show, as opposed to like a lot of times I find in anime often you're much more likely to find characters who are very like already like at the peak of their power level, and the problem doesn't come in terms of like, oh, I need to defeat an enemy. It comes in terms of like, I need to like deal with some sort of facet of my personality.
I need to find the spaghetti.
Well, Andrew,
John, do you remember what shows you've been like, what is this?
I would say honestly, Andrew, just like pick something out of random. I guarantee you it's not going to be something John has talked about.
I just want to make sure that we're not recycling content.
Oh, if you start talking about it, I can be like, yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Okay, because I look at this, and the very first thing that comes to my eye on the very first page is Barackamon, which just sounds like a Pokemon mashup with former President Barack Obama, and I'm very intrigued of what it actually is.
You know,
That's what
that would be very interesting. Sadly, I think you're talking about I think it's
literally
like
spelled Barack Amon.
I think what you're talking about there is and I don't know if I talked about it with John. I don't actually think I did. I think it is Barackamon, but like it's also I think Bakamon. And like Bakamon is pretty much a show about essentially a calligraphy artist who moves to this small town and then just kind of befriends the locals and learns to kind of like integrate himself into this small town. It's a much more like wholesome kind of narrative about like this like kind of great like artist and very eccentric person coming to like value like this like small community and like come to be accepted into this community. So sadly, it's not as interesting as you were talking about, but it's still a very well put together show.
I would have loved it if it was just an anime where it's just like, so you gotta catch them all, you gotta get out there and do it. Michelle, get in here. I caught a good one, and because I mean that would be better. That would be better.
Oh yeah, enjoyable. It's still a very good show, but like I said, it's not like your usual fare of show.
I think it would be former President Barack Obama's journey through the Kanto region.
I would watch that.
I would also watch it. I got a Pidgey. It's timid.
I don't know what that means, but
it's in nature.
we're gonna find out.
It's Michelle, I got a shiny Rattata.
Michelle, why? I can't do the voice good.
Yeah, I don't know if I can either.
Honey, hang on. What's his daughter's names?
Malia and Sasha, I think.
Sasha, come here.
Malia's the one I'm sure of. I think. Hold on.
What's Obama's kid's name?
Yeah.
What's Obama's last name?
Yeah, I was right. Malia and Sasha.
All right, Andrew.
I feel
Back
like
into
I feel like you said Corpse Princess, but I also feel like
I think I did talk about Corpse Princess. I think I did talk about Corpse Princess.
I was so invested, not invested, but I was so like in the game that it just kind of like did not register. I don't think.
I get you.
What is Chaos Head?
I think John. I think I actually talked about that with John too.
Bubblegum Crisis sounds like we did that one.
I did not watch Bubblegum Crisis with you guys actually. Actually, originally was a much older OVA from the 80s. The best way of describing it is it's pretty much the female Power Rangers. Imagine like these middle-aged women who just put on like mech suits and like fight things. So pretty much you have like this Batman-esque, very rich woman who like funds all these other like middle-aged ladies.
Batman-esque in the respect of she has no powers.
She's like Bruce Wayne.
Or Batman-esque in the respect of her parents are dead.
Her parents are dead, but also she's like Bruce Wayne in that she has like millions of dollars and can fund like their like power suits and stuff and like allow these girls to like wear the power suits and like maintain them and stuff.
And she's also like Bruce Wayne because she is Batman.
Pretty much. Anywho, after her, you have like the like normal office lady, the like ditzy blonde that really is kind of works is also like a genius hacker, and then like a rock guitarist, and they all like are on this like Power Ranger team to save the world from like cyborgs.
Wait, is there one up?
I think it's to your right. If you can make it over, then ignore it. But I think that's a 1-up. Yeah, that's a 1-up. All right. Good eye, Andrew.
I didn't want to log on to that. I fucking.
You made it on
this time. Oh my god.
I feel like you talked about Princess Charlie. Me and John have a similar thing where we're just seeing names that look weird. My Hero period, I assume, is Academia, right?
Yeah, My Hero Academia. We've seen that.
When's season 3 coming out?
It's coming out right now, right? Yeah. After we beat that's the thing, because we're going like right into Pokemon. We might not beat this in time for Pokemon. That's the other thing we have to figure out.
Yeah.
Because what? Hold on. We're filming this on the 18th, so we have...
Oh no, not another one of these.
Including today, we have 3 weeks to beat Silver.
And you know what I suggest, John? Just don't even like get on the
speed pads.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just like just walk.
Just only the ramps. Only the ramps. Come on. I want to miss the.
Go like to the side. No, you Okay.
Oh no!
Did you game over at one point and I missed it, or is
No.
this just still
This
going?
is still. This is
I should have
still
looked at the time. It's
one.
been 15 minutes
This
on
is
one
still
level.
one life. This has to be the boss fight afterwards, right?
You'd think, but we were like 82%, so this probably
No, this
so
is the
much
halfway
more.
point, John.
No!
It's like Pokemon Go, how out of all the experience, you're halfway through the total experience at like level 37 out of 40.
What?
Oh yeah,
It caps at 40?
yeah.
In what?
In Pokemon Go, it's because it's like
Oh, I thought. Sorry, I thought you meant Pokemon Let's Go. I'm like, that's
no,
weird.
No, go.
Oh,
Yes. No!
I was gonna say, why say yes? We're at a checkpoint. That means there's more level. Get that. Speaking of,
No!
there's a one up like.
I
right
know. I was
there.
trying to get that. I was too eager.
You can still. You're still right.
Don't be
there.
greedy.
Do it.
If we ever play Dark Souls on the channel, you just hear me say, "Don't be greedy."
Yeah, you were 100% playing Dark Souls if
You
we
want
do
me
it.
to play? See,
There's
I would
no
have
world
more
you'd want to
I
do
think it'd be
it.
more entertaining to have like someone like John play Dark Souls.
I just know I'm not doing it.
I know. I will say this, Andrew. I don't think you would.
I saw that.
I was hitting the jump button!
What is this a zombie? That's a very poignant
That
title.
show
Man,
is
no
this a
question.
A
zombie?
man falls in love with a zombie.
No, it is not at all. So this guy finds a necromancer. I think it's what happens to him is like he finds a necromancer and then dies, and the necromancer brings it back to life as a zombie. So he's not really like the zombie you think of. He just can never, like if he dies, he
As
can
a
just be
one-up.
put back together
Oh, thank God.
by the necromancer. And so pretty much this necromancer lives with this guy who has become that she turned into a zombie. And then along his like wacky adventures, he meets a bunch of like other misfits, like a magical girl or a galactic magical girl.
Of galactic, you have to add
A
space.
vampire ninja.
If you no.
A vampire ninja.
I'm done with vampires.
What else does he meet? I think
a bunch
those are
of
the three
mythical shit.
who live in his apartment. Because this is the thing, they all live in his house
Come on.
with him, and then pretty
Oh,
much
good.
he.
I really thought I was gonna game over at
Yeah.
any point through that.
Yep. It's this game. You can never. You're always on edge because it's always bad.
Because Shadow dances on edges.
Yeah.
And oh shit!
What?
Did that swinging mechanic, was that ever used before now?
Yes. It was in the very first episode of the series, so it was in the Sonic level. I remember.
No, in
'cause there-
Shadow.
In Shadow, I don't know, but it has been in this game, absolutely. Because I remember there was an editing point when I was editing the first episode where you're just swinging on it and you get off and you just fall straight down and you're just like, okay.
I know they were the vines. I remember that.
No, it was the first. It's the only episode that's out for us, so I'm very
Oh,
positive
okay.
about it. All right. here we
Also,
go.
boss.
I like how like they're all like moving normally, and Shadow's like
Yeah.
just like skating.
As John pats me on the back as I get into this chair, as I start to hate every second of this. Expecting you sooner.
Hi, my name is Memphis, Tennessee. Nice to meet you.
Have
we met already? No, we haven't.
And he just has a Chaos Emerald, because sure.
He's like, one Chaos Emerald can destroy the world. No, you need all 7. That's canon.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a water monster, you absolutely need 3 Chaos Emeralds to destroy the world.
Shadow can point out this man's
Or 7.
teenage angst because he's full of it.
Yeah, he is the embodiment.
Stop being angsty, because I will always be more angsty than anything in this game.
You know, Memphis technically is like the embodiment of angst. He's literally Shadow's shadow.
Holy
That
shit.
is too deep for Sonic.
Yeah.
Shadow's Shadow.
Well, this game is too. Oh boy.
Good luck.
This has to be it, right? We're fighting Memphis. Like, this has to
Or
be
if you
it.
game over, we'll find out.
Well, yeah.
You have to restart Shadow from the beginning.
I would
Oh,
actually.
guys, that's the end of the game. That's the end of the Let's Play.
I would legitimately, give it to you to beat Shadow, or Silver rather, and then that would just be the end of the series. We would just go to Pokemon and another game, and then we'd just be done with it.
Just pretend Shadow ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. We would never. We would just be like, "Hey, so we lost the file. Oh well," and we just hack it. So we, all right, cool.
He has shields now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. The floor is whatever.
The floor is
Is
Black
fucking blueberry
slime.
I like how everyone's following you around.
It's black slime from the Ghostbusters, actually.
Sure. I've never seen it.
So this is where they dispose all their ghost
I assume it is.
ectoplasm.
Drown.
Oh, it's the game you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the game...
I've never played the game.
The one game's actually really good. I say only one game because I know there's another one, but the other one isn't that good. Holy
What
shit.
the fuck? I'm in it. I'm literally inside of it. Okay. You know what I should have done while this was happening? Should have looked up what the how the are there more? Are there more? There's more.
Yeah, you just like teleports.
I should have looked up what you're supposed to do.
When his mouth is open, you hit him.
You sure?
Yeah, because he just made like a noise after you hit him.
Sure.
Oh, he's coming up.
And then I think the only way you can beat Memphis is when you go super angst shadow.
I'm pretty sure this is Memphis.
No,
Okay, you gotta get him. His mouth's
him.
open.
Before he shoots a laser beam, I guess.
I don't know.
There you go.
No, that didn't do anything.
Yeah, he just fucking died.
Now there's
Look
two
at the
of
health
them.
bar. I have not taken health.
No, this is filling up your shadow meter.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Sure.
And then you have to go super angst shadow to break through the force field.
Sure.
Only you have to get really good edge to cut through that.
I like how like literally his power up just allows him to kind of do things.
Yeah.
It just allows him to do the things he does just slightly better.
Like literally, it's not even like any significant power up.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not as bad as the
not.
rest of the sand level.
I mean,
Oh,
just because
Oh,
it's
that's
better
true.
doesn't mean it's good. Alright. Now that's full, but I should probably kill this one first. I hate this because it feels like I'm not doing anything. So that's what this. Cool.
Gah.
Okay. Cool. Sure.
I like how all lock
This is
didn't
like
work
5
that
hits,
time.
I think. Or I can just. Okay, shit. Well, I can only do so much like with that. Although he's just gone. Am I really gonna? I swear to God.
don't ask questions, just do.
Don't ask questions you don't wanna know. You.
Oh, you had to.
Game, whatever. I did that much work, it's fine.
At least you know what to do.
I wish Andrew didn't say don't ask questions and then I didn't just start doing my strange addiction, because now I just remembered of something I would rather be doing than playing this game. And that's listening to Billie Eilish.
There is
So
no
canonically, what are rings in Sonic?
I don't know. Are you sure you don't want to look at your list? Because I'm pretty sure we might be done with the
Vinland.
list.
Last thing,
Forever.
Vinland, Andrew. What is it? 1973.
Vinland Saga, my favorite thing ever. Maybe just behind Berserk, but honestly, it's a valid.
Holy shit.
This is lagging the Xbox.
Oh yeah.
On to the next goo, man.
You know what else has been logging the Xbox? Every other thing in this game.
Yeah, but Vinland Saga is probably one of my favorite mangas ever. I've not watched the new anime out right now.
Is this the one about?
The Vikings?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it takes place during the war between essentially the Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings in the early 11th century. There you go. During
Why?
the early 11th century, and pretty much it just follows the story of this young Scandinavian boy or Viking boy from Iceland named Thorfinn, after he essentially like tries to take vengeance on his father's
Are you
killer
fucking kidding me?
Askeladd
That
by
was
joining his
Shadow
mercenaries
episode
group.
That was it. That was the final boss.
You did it.
Are you kidding me? You can't put me through all of that, and that is the final boss? That easy?
No wonder he didn't make any more playthroughs.
He did, by the way. I found it later. Just wasn't showing up for whatever reason. Oh my god.
Wow, and it's only 7:43.
He rose above sea level. Like
How is that a C? Okay. You know what? I don't know how that's a C when I beat it that fast, but okay.
I guess you could technically
Beat it in one go.
Yeah.
But that's the difference between an S and a C.
Yeah.
Remember to save your hard-earned work.
Yes, please save.
Why? I can just replay that easily anyways. It's like the second easiest part of the entire game.
Do you really want to do it over?
No!
All took
Besides,
a few
like,
times.
the Rouge
Give me
level...
my shadow back.
Besides the Rouge level, that was the easiest thing in the entire campaign. And that was the final boss.
I like how literally all the items have any powers. They just hold it with both hands, let go, and just floats, and then it does this shit.
What the fuck? What's the point of Silver? This is like the end. We literally just trapped him in the cipher again. Or not. Or it exploded.
Or you've lost.
Or this is a cliffhanger for when we beat the whole thing.
I separated TS destroyed.
I'm very happy that I'm very happy that Fuji just saw that. Did you see that?
I saw that too. And did you see it was like the eye and everything?
Yes, the eye. Oh god, this fucking game.
I don't think you're done yet.
I said this off cam. No, I got it. I got an achievement. I got an Xbox achievement.
No, see, Memphis comes back in Supersonic, right? That's how this works.
Probably. We didn't see this because our audio's turned very low and we were talking anyways. I mentioned this off camera, but I just want to say it. There's literally one thing in the game where a voice actor says a line, fucks it up, and then, correctly does the line, but all of that is in it. Like, it's in the final game.
I like how his face,
just kind of moves with no mouth. Yeah. This is, like, just a cutscene. Like, I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
I legitimately am done.
well, anyways, to talk to you about Vinland Saga, it's actually a genuinely really good show. The anime is coming out right now. The manga is amazing. I would very much compare it to Berserk in the way that it takes its main character from childhood, puts that character in some pretty traumatic situations, but ultimately has them come out.
Restraining my power.
I don't.
Has them essentially these children come out to find something
What
more
the
valuable or meaningful in their life. Oh, I remember this.
What the fuck?
Ooh, skate.
The re-rendered cutscene is laggy.
The rings was restraining his power.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
You beat Shadow! You did it!
Thank you. Shout out to John and Fruit Tree because I literally would not have done it without help along the way. I did that final boss on myself though, so I guess there's some fucking vestige of I did it.
There's some catharsis, at least.
There's no catharsis. I feel nothing but pain.
Oh, it's over now.
Well, now you feel like Shadow.
It's never really.
Now you're Shadow.
It's never really over.
You've become Shadow.
It's my shadow plush right there. It's not. I was just gonna strangle it for a little bit one last time.
Where is the Shadow?
It's on the turtle, I think, up on the top bunk. I don't need it. It's done. It's done. It's done. Do you even want to sit through this cutscene right now and just next time it? You want to just next time it, and we'll just it'll be someone else's time.
I just want to look at like all the shit we had to go through. Remember that was like 10 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how long was the Sonic? The Sonic campaign was like 10 episodes, right? And that was 14. I don't know.
All I'm gonna say, this was a lot more horrific.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely.
The Sonic one was more, even though it was bad, it was more enjoyable.
I had more break. I will say,
this is just bad.
In between sessions, I did play a Sonic level just to see if like this is in fact, and like it is. The Sonic campaign is so much worse. It's so much worse.
But it has more like, I think it has more like amusing glitches where it's like, yes, I can laugh at this, So it's like the pain is there, but it's also there's some unintentional humor. This is just pain.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
That's the difference.
I'm still upset we lost those eight of those 40 minutes because like that was
the last session.
was some good. Oh yes, it was. That was the breakdown.
That's how much we got stuck on.
That was arguably the peak of the campaign of the whole Let's Play. Is when I lost my shit and had a breakdown. I still don't know what was in those 8 minutes, like what stuff we lost and what stuff we didn't. I know I broke down like midpoint, which sucked, but like, or we lost that part midpoint. I just never again. That's the fun. That's the journey of this shit. Is that once we beat it, we don't have to go back if we don't want, and I'm never coming back.
Why is why are there so many hedgehogs in Sonic? You ever wonder?
There's like not that many, I don't think. There's Sonic, Amy,
Sonic,
Shadow, who's a clone of Sonic, Metal
and
Sonic, who's a robot of Sonic.
and then Silver.
Is Silver confirmed a hedgehog?
Yeah, Silver the Hedgehog. And then there's Mephiles.
Mephiles isn't. Mephiles?
No, but he looks
Mephiles is a clone of a clone.
My point
Of a
is that's
hedgehog.
still like the hedgehog looking
Kind of.
model,
Somewhat. Memphiles is just incarnated into Shadow. It could have happened with Rouge or anyone.
I know, but I'm just saying but they wrote it for Shadow, so they're like, why why does Sonic Team like have a thing for Hedgehog so much?
They like.
And how come we couldn't take off the rings to go like Super Saiyan like? Before?
I literally don't know why that's a thing or if that is a. I just don't.
I didn't even notice he actually took off his rings.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were just being funny, but like he actually legitly goes Super Saiyan taking off
everything
the rings.
in this game has actually happened. That's the worst part. Is this is
No,
a joke.
no. You want to know the worst part? We don't even need to take off the rings. We could just like infinitely like attack bounce between all the enemies and we would survive.
I just love until the very last cutscene. It was just bullshit all the way through.
Yeah.
It just never made any sense. Fuck it, I can take off these rings. I can
You know
take
what
off
I
my
like too?
wristbands.
He doesn't take off the rings on his ankles, so it's like how do you move faster if you only take the ones off your
Because he
forearms?
uses his arms to move the air behind, like to move the air out in front of his way. To
Oh,
create a
so
vacuum,
because he
pulls
runs.
himself forward.
Okay, so he's using
he,
his.
He runs with his like arms going forward and backwards, but you see he actually like a swimming motion moves the air out of the way so fast it creates a vacuum and that propels him forward.
The thing
Oh my
is,
god, he's not even moving his leg. That's the secret.
here's what I don't understand. Shadow has fucking jet shoes. He could have just flown away. And guess what?
Lift his
Rouge
whole
has
body
wings, and Equal Gamma is a robot. They all could
He
have
has a
just
jetpack.
flown away. Exactly. They all could have just flown away and said,
No, they had to
Fuck.
epically like create the vacuum with Shadow's hands.
Yes.
And like Shadow takes off the rings and charges through them, and Rouge and Omega are just a
So
part
like
of
just
that.
behind him.
Like, why? Why?
Honestly, to be honest, Shadow for me anyways, but like just really on the outside, like Shadow is the kind of like edgy fantasy young boys have that like has not grown to like the even darker edge factor of shows I watch, but is still like the precursor of that.
The preteen.
Shadow
It's like the preteen angst, not like the actual like really like dark
Shadow is a
stuff
What
I
is the
watch with
meaning of-
Edge.
Shadow's a
What is the meaning of my
12-year-old.
life?
Shadow's a
It's not
12-year-old
even that.
kid's Tumblr post that they look back on in 7 years and like, oh my god, I was so edgy.
Like not even. I'd say it's even younger because like Shadow is like literally like the guy who's like I don't act like polite. I'm edgy. Like
But like,
whoop-de-doo.
the edge really
You know?
comes in at like 12, I think. At the
I
earliest.
think it's the 10-year-old Edge.
yeah, that's what I mean by like because
that
I feel like
raw
you have to
edge.
understand like 12 and 13-year-old Edge is like shows I watch that are like at times just get to like the factor of edge is like so high. It's like what a teenager thinks being an adult is like and how the adult world is so horrific
Yeah.
and like everyone is out to get you and like everything is horrible and there is no like hope in the world period type
That's how
like
I
Edge
feel
as
right now,
opposed
though.
to like Shadow's Edge is more just like I'm gonna be different and then he's
Yeah.
different
I just...
even though he's a good guy, he still
Yeah.
does good things.
I mean, I don't understand the concept of age at all, so it's like... I mean, I do, but it's like,
me
I'm
too.
shit, I'm shit at
just
it.
a 12-year-old boy.
That's not what I meant. I meant like I have
Wait.
cousins that are like 14 or whatever, and one of them is going through puberty, so his voice changed. And it just never hit me like, oh my fucking god! Like these kids who I see all the time,
14?
their voices are gonna change, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Is that-
It's not 14.
I was
but,
gonna say
like,
that's kind
12,
of late
13.
for puberty.
12 and
Honestly,
13.
I'm gonna say
their
this.
voice, one of them's like 14 and he's in high school and like his
It's
voice hasn't
weird.
changed yet.
Even
So, I don't
my
know.
cousins.
You know, maybe his voice.
I don't even
changed.
see.
Well, puberty can always like go like some people start puberty at like 8.
No, like, you know, it definitely like
It's
there's
different
no set
per
timetable.
person.
But I'm saying there could be the possibility that his
Yeah.
voice doesn't change. That much.
There's no world that his
much.
voice. won't
I'm gonna
change
say
that
this,
much.
though,
It's still
guys.
very much a young kid's voice.
With my cousins, it's weird because funny enough, I don't even like kind of recognize it.
All,
to be
all my
honest.
cousins
Some
are
of them
my
I don't.
age.
Some of them I do or don't.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
the youngest in the
yeah.
cousin group.
I'm the youngest cousin on my mom's side, but my dad's side is always shitting out kids. So I'm
Literally,
like one of the older
shitting out
ones.
kids, like they just
No,
shit
like-
down the toilet.
Me and Caleb were the youngest for a while, and now I don't even think we're like the 10th youngest. Like I don't think I'm the 10th youngest at all. Legitimately.
Wow.
Yeah, that
You're
family tree is
old,
fucked up.
Andrew.
I am. I'm gonna
You're
be,
an old boy.
I might be 20 when this comes out, which is odd. You're 21 now, right?
I am.
So
Have
weird.
you had a drink yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't care for him.
I'm gonna have one beer when
I'm glad we're in the same boat.
I'm gonna have one beer when I'm 21 and then nothing else ever.
Some of my other friends were like...
Some of your friends have been drinking since 18 whenever they go to Canada. Caleb has had like a ton of alcohol already.
No, and then they're like, John, what are you doing? What are you going to drink? I'm like, nah, I'm not really that kind of guy.
No, I have this is so sappy, but it's like my aunt who passed in like 2016. She was absolutely the kind of person that would want to get me drunk. So I'm just gonna go to like her grave and just have a beer with her.
Are you gonna do the thing where you pour the beer like on the?
I'm not gonna pour
I'm like on the grass.
Nah, because I know she shares the plot with her husband and stuff, who's also deceased and buried, and so I'm not gonna just pour a beer on. I will put a beer on her headstone though, and I will literally just sit there and have a beer. No, I'll probably take it with me. I don't know. There's probably some law against leaving alcohol there.
Oh.
I don't know. There might be a law against that. I don't know.
It is America.
I'm not sure they'd really arrest you because it's like it would be.
I'd be 21, obviously.
No, if anything, it would be like the police would be like, "Hey, you can't like drink out in public in the daylight like this." But it's like,
it probably wouldn't even be daylight.
No, but it'd be like, we're just gonna give you a warning because you're at a grave with your aunt. So it's like,
I'd tell you exactly.
Like just imagine.
I'd explain to them what's happening.
Just imagine
and I'd have a driver as well.
Just imagine the officer arrests you, and then they go to book you, and then like the booking guy is like, "So what'd you arrest him for?" "Man, he was sharing a beer with his deceased relative."
Yeah.
And then the guy's like, "Man, you're an asshole. Why'd you arrest him?"
Exactly.
Let him go right now. I'm not filling out the paper.
Well, speaking of letting go, I'm done with this motherfucker, and next episode
Dr. Community College.
Yeah.
You're gonna beat this in one session.
He's going to. It's not a full session though, so we might not, but we'll see. Talk to you guys later. I'm done. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. I'm free. Fuck this shit.
So, are you ready to get an interior design degree?
Yes.
Do you want to make your home more snazzy and presentable to your guests?
Only if it uses exact geometric shapes.
Well, guess what? You're going to take a class.
Heck yeah.
With Silver the Hedgehog. Wink, wink.
So, Andrew, let's be real here. So, we all know that Prep just ran away. He's not coming back. So, do you want the Andrew Prep channel and I'll take Let's Talk Gaming, or do you want Let's Talk Gaming and I'll take Andrew Prep?
Honestly, I would take Let's Talk Gaming.
Okay, I'll take Andrew
You can go Prep.
Prep. Okay, just for the 3 Andrew Prep.
I honestly would want to see you talk about like the type of music Prep talked about on his channel, but with your like disposition to music.
So just to piss off Andrew, I'm going to, as soon as I get control of the channel, I'm going to release a video praising every AJR album